Hello, test mic 1 2 3. Test mic 1 2 3. Okay, I think my voice is loud enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, this is the part 2 of our topic drugs, and now we're moving on to harmful drugs. Okay, so before that, before we start, I want you to take your textbooks and turn to page 76. Okay, are you ready? Shall we start? Alright. Harmful drugs. Some drugs can be very harmful to your body. They can damage your heart, lungs, and brain. They can affect the way you think and the way you act. Harmful drugs can also be addictive. This means that once you start taking these drugs, it is very difficult to stop. Okay, so basically, class, what is it trying to say? That once you start taking even a tiny bit of it, okay, you will not have the urge to stop. So better never try it at the first place. Alright, moving on. So we have here tobacco. Tobacco. Some people smoke cigarettes which contain the leaves of the tobacco plant. These leaves contain harmful chemicals that can damage the body in many ways. Okay, so I just would like to tell you, this is actually the tobacco plant right here. Okay, this green leafy plant, and then afterwards it becomes this dried tobacco leaves. Okay, so we have a very nice graphic design here. I mean, this drug is actually bad, but okay, you have this cigarette smoke here, and then you have this looks like a smoke, but has a face of a skeleton. So in symbols it means death. Okay, so this is what's inside the cigarette smoke contains harmful chemicals. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Okay, smoking is one of the main causes of cancer and heart disease. These disease kills millions of people each year. Alright, smoking kills millions of people each year. Okay, now how does it kill a lot of people? Okay, aside from the smokers itself, also the people around the smoker. So for example, if you know someone who is smoking, and then you get the smoke from the cigarette, you inhale some, you become a second-hand smoker. So as if you are also smoking. So when you know a person, or when you see a person smoking, better avoid them. Okay, or get away from the place. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we have here tobacco contains a substance called nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive drug. It makes people want to smoke more and makes it very difficult for them to stop. Okay, so nicotine is this chemical that once you take it, you don't want to stop. You want to have more of it. Okay, that's cigarette. That's why when you ask someone, or you know someone, please, can you please stop smoking? It's not that easy, because they already have nicotine inside their body, and then they want more of it. So unfortunately, smoking is very addictive. Once you start smoking, it is very difficult to stop. Okay, so never try smoking even just one cigarette. Okay, so we have a very big picture here of the cigarette smoke. So let me just adjust the, okay, let me just zoom that out so we can see what's in the whole page. Okay, all right. So we have here extra info. What's in the cigarette? Cigarette smoke contains thousands of chemicals. Many of these chemicals are harmful to us. Let's look at some of these harmful chemicals. Okay, let's start from this upright. Okay, upper right. Okay, so we have here tar, used for making road surfaces. Okay, so that's something bad. Okay, from road surfaces. Next we have here butane, used in lighter fluid and some portable stoves. Okay, lighter, I don't know what you call that in Malay. Okay, as you can see, portable stoves. Okay, and we have here next we have acetic acid, used to make vinegar and some hair dyes. Okay, so this is actually an acid. Okay, when acid is actually dangerous, okay, once you take a lot of it. Okay, and it's used for hair dyes, so that's something you should avoid. Okay, we have here next cadmium, used in dry cells such as batteries. Okay, we don't like that in our body. Okay, let's go up here. We have nicotine, we just discussed that a while ago. Also, it is also used in insecticides, meaning to kill pests or insects like cockroaches. Okay, what else do we have here? We have here arsenic. Okay, arsenic is a deadly substance used in rat poison. I mean rat poison. It's poison. I mean, I don't know how to explain more. Okay, so basically you're just taking poison into your body. Next we have carbon monoxide, released in car exhaust fumes. Okay, so we have that black smoke coming from the vehicles or cars. And lastly we have acetone. Acetone used in nail polish remover. Okay, let's move on to the next page. Okay, so this is the last 2 pages. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, let me just zoom that in a little bit. All right. Okay, so we have here first extra info. Smoking tobacco is the main cause of lung cancer deaths in Brunei Darussalam. Okay, so lung cancer, we don't like to have that. Okay, so let's read this first paragraph. Effects of smoking. The harmful substance in tobacco can damage the body in different ways. Lung disease, when cigarette smoke is breathed in. Okay, when cigarette smoke is breathed in. Okay, sorry for that. My light went off. Okay, when smoke is breathed in, it moves down into the windpipe. Okay, windpipe, and into the lungs. Many of the harmful substances are left in the lungs when the smoke is breathed out. So when even you breathe out the smoke, still some of the chemicals are staying in the lungs, such as this picture. Okay, normally a healthy lungs should be color pink, right? Okay, it should be colored pink. And then what do you see now? It looks like color brownish, more to the black side. Okay, the tar in tobacco smoke causes lung cancer. Okay, the tar a while ago that we have mentioned. Okay, let's continue. A harmful substance called tar collects in the lungs. The more a person smokes, the more tar collects in the lungs. Tar causes the lungs to turn black. It can cause breathing problems and cancer. Carbon monoxide in the smoke is absorbed into the blood. This stops the blood from taking oxygen to the rest of your body. Okay, so having oxygen is very important. Yes, in our blood there's actually oxygen. We need oxygen. Okay, you know that. Okay, what if we don't have oxygen? Unfortunately, we will get sick and it will cause, death. Okay, lastly, we have here mouth and throat problems. As smoke enters and leaves the mouth and throat, tar is left behind. This makes the teeth turn yellow and can cause throat cancer and gum problems. As you can see, a person who smokes, they have this weird, nasty, you know, uh, color of their mouth. Generally, that's their gums, including their gums and their teeth. Okay, it's not they're not brushing their teeth. It's because they've been smoking a lot of cigarettes. Okay, so this the yellowish thing here, the black thing happening here. It's because of the tar. Normally, our gums and our lips should be pinkish, right? Okay, not because of the lipstick, of course, right? Should be natural. All right, so we have here heart disease. Heart disease, the nicotine and carbon monoxide in tobacco smoke can cause heart disease and increase the risk of having a heart attack. Heart attack. Okay, we don't want to have that. And lastly, yellow fingers and fingernails. Nicotine and tar in cigarettes causes the fingers and fingernails to turn yellow. So these are the symbols, these are the indications of a person who is a chain smoker, who smokes a lot. So they have yellow nails, yellow fingers. Why? Because that's where the smoke, they're holding the cigarette stick. You have this unhygienic looking of their mouths. All right, so it says here go to activity 21 and 22. So I want you to answer activities 21 and 22. So I would like to end my video there. Okay, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.